Righto folks, we're moments away from starting this final. The lag for the break is about to begin. You want to flick over, Dan? And Jake McCartney has lost the lag, I think. I think Jamo's touch is a little better. And Dan's just given the sponsors a plug. If by any chance you can use these sponsors in your required areas, please do so and support the tournament, support the people that support you. So race to 5 now, guys, in the final. Butters is back just in time to start.
Good catch, Jamie. Trying to get back too quickly and knocking stuff over.
I've just finished telling the people loitering in the back we're professionals here. We know what's going on.
Here we go.
Can Jamo maintain this break? That he's, oh, look out. Dan has set up the the awesome view.
Oh, we've got awesome view. I love awesome view.
I don't know what else to call it. I just call it awesome view because it is.
So he's done a Benny straight up.
Yeah, I just finished saying, can he maintain the break? And apparently, no, he can't.
He hasn't dropped a frame in his last 2 matches, so he's about to drop one here, I reckon.
Now, I've actually informed Jake that we would like to get back into Ballarat for the singles tonight.
So either win or lose very quickly.
He just said, well, all right, I'll just run 5 racks in a row. So
fair enough.
That was what his answer was
here
to me.
Here it comes. Has he got an angle to get out there, Jamie?
I know, awesome view looks good, but it's even harder to tell.
I reckon he's too straight.
Oh no, he's actually got stacks of angle. So awesome view actually makes it look like there's even less angle. He may actually play it with left and slide past the yellow, but...
Yeah, I reckon he's too straight to get back out there because he'd have to punch it.
I finished saying before, he plays these shots really well. this time he does. But the yellow of concern is the one near the black.
Well, if he stuns this yellow up the top now, Jamie, you can play the plant and screw into it.
Do you think he'll actually play it right now? Just side cushion straight in on?
Okay, yep.
There it goes. He's missed the plant though.
Yeah, he's still not in the worst shape of all time. Got the cannon beautifully.
He did.
Well, we've dodged a bullet too, Jamie. Dan hasn't turned the camera around to face us, which he can often do when it gets down to one table.
Yeah, it's not smart play from Dan when he does that. That's why I commentate. I do have a head for radio.
So Jamo, bit of work to do. He's only got 1 ball really to worry about, and he can double that if he wants, Jamie. He can get behind these other 2.
I agree. I think he was sort of toying with the idea of going in and out, but that wouldn't be wise.
I think it's a bit unnecessary. Which I know it's a lot coming from me, but...
Hey, this is not bad if you can get the right angle. This is not bad.
Almost come too far, but that's all right. Just get over behind him.
I think you'd like to just get on the angle for the centre for the little drop-in.
I think, what if he just screws through the gap between the red and yellow, just gets him behind those 2. He could have 1 in the centre, 1 in the corner, then a double if he wants.
You know what's wrong with it, Butters? Nothing, except it's a hard shot.
Well, you're in the final of a major, mate. You're going to have to play 1 or 2 of them, I'm guessing.
It is difficult to screw through the gap here, especially with the rest.
He was an ex-snooker player, so he's proficient with the rest.
Oh, he told me he actually quit snooker because of the rest.
So he's done what I said and didn't work.
Well, I think he still has a chance to play this red to the top corner.
Or he's got the face cut. He's going up the top.
That face cut's tough because he's kind of in between the double and in between the face cut. So he's playing a little Well, I nearly said draw off again. What's wrong with me? That's in.
It's a good shot.
Has he got an angle to screw onto the rail, get the half ball on the red?
Well, if he doesn't, he rolls out and doubles it.
You know, actually the ideal can here is to actually screw into the red bottom side, push it towards the middle.
Oh, all day long. Wish someone had answered that phone, Jamie.
Tell you what, I was playing Jake yesterday in the last 16, that phone kept ringing. For some reason, it started to annoy me.
That was me.
He's played it well, but he's overplayed it.
Just overplayed it. But in his defence, he's had to hit it at a certain pace to get the angle.
Yeah, agree. Now, wouldn't be surprised if Jamo takes the further of the two and stuns off side and bottom cushion and tries to come back sort of centre table.
It's probably an easier shot than playing up the rail and stunning out.
Yeah, agree. Well, the way Jamo plays, he'll probably stun off one because he likes to get into it. Oh, he's playing the closer one.
Just wide. And that'll be the first frame going.
Should be.
But he had a very good opportunity then, Jamo. It was a tricky opportunity at first, but he got himself into good shape. Jake wants to land exactly where he is there.
I reckon he wants to come. I reckon he wants to play on that far ball, but never mind me.
I didn't mind if he landed where he was just dead straight, stun.
Here's another shot that he plays really well. He reads the angles really well on these shots, a lot like you, Butters, playing around the angles.
He's overhit it, but he's fine. Just wants to stay off the cush.
Well, this was potentially a little dodge, but he'll probably come off back cushion and play the black in the top, bottom left or left middle. You reckon,
Probably
Butters?
the left middle, I'd say. It's natural to hit just, 6 inches, a foot from the corner. And that'll be fine.
Oh, look out, I've just been handed money.
Oh, can someone... This weekend's just a gift. I keep forgetting to go and get mine.
This is the shortest $1,170 I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
66%.
So it's a bit finer than it looks, but he makes no mistake.
Justin's taking out 66% of this, and they're all $50 notes. That's a good result.
Jake McCartney draws first blood.
Actually, how much is this?
So it's the first frame Jamo's lost since the last 16.
So I basically made 150 off that.
Better than a slap in the face with a cold fish,
That
Jamie.
makes sense. Actually, is Mick Scary playing, is he? He is.
Yeah, he's in the, I don't know, he's in some round of the Blancs comp. Have a look at this middle pocket, Jamie. 6 balls just tried to go in there and only 2 did.
He's still going to take yellows, though. Oh, actually, it's tricky. He might take reds here.
If the black's on, he will.
Yeah, black goes.
Colby, do you want to do us a favour? What are you drinking? Are you sober?
I actually need someone because George has gone. Well, you know what she's like with money. She's gone all weird. She wants to count the money that I've got to be paid out for the Calcutta. Do you want to count it with it for me? Because I want to leave as soon as possible. I don't want to sleep. Because I want to leave the second this is finished. You don't have to, like I said. I'll get someone else to do it.
Now, Jake, 1 ball to worry about here. Is he going to move it now?
You'll get to sit privately in office with Georgia for.
Ooh, error from Jake. Mr. Red up the top.
Gus, do you want to go count some money with Georgia for me?
So one guy in the room that can't count.
Can't count past 10.
Ignore that. Jim, do you want to do it?
Now,
Tell George
that's one of the best ones I've heard. Jamie Stevens needs someone to count all his money and he's asked Gus.
He needs to know how much he's got to
She'll tell you. It's in between 13 and 14,000.
All right, can we stop worrying about Jamie's Calcutta money and focus on the match, please, everyone?
Sorry, guys. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. Good shot from Jamo, maybe? No, it's not turned out well.
It's not great.
Actually, does he have the yellow off the red up there, Butters?
Well, what about yellow onto the red, onto the yellow off the red?
Oh, it's off its head. Can you switch to non-awesome view for a sec, Dan?
Excuse all the technical terms we use, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Yeah, that gives us a bit better off. Yeah, I reckon it goes.
Off the red? No, mate, doesn't.
No?
No, double kisses.
Plays the double and is unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful, didn't hit a jaw.
He's played that double like I've played doubles all weekend.
So it's still tricky for Jake here. He's got no plant. Doesn't have great angle.
Yeah, that plant's so thin.
So thin it's not worth playing.
He doesn't have a lot of choices, Butters.
No, I don't reckon he has.
But it would be an honest mistake, not because he pocketed it.
He catch the edge. What's he doing? Oh, that went. That must have been half a pocket, Jamie.
Never mind. But
Now, he might have to actually extract the red instead of move the yellow.
yeah, if you can get the little flick and just push it to the side cushion,
Yeah, because he doesn't have a shot. I don't think he can get enough purchase to get the yellow,
you might not like it at all.
unless he chips this in. Takes all the pace out of it and done really well. Now he can probably move the yellow, but
He's definitely on this. Awesome view just makes it look like it's closer than it is.
now do you do the big curl shot here, Jamie? Off the red, off the cushion, curl around and knock the red inside the yellow?
Say that again.
Paul Pye could do that.
This is a shot outside my
The big
skill
curl
set.
shot, you just drill it with topspin. You got to get right through it so it comes off the cushion, arcs around into the red.
Yeah, that's outside my skill set, that shot. Requires Q power, correct? We've many people have had discussions about my Q power and have bagged it.
Or the lack of it.
Yeah, have bagged it massively and with good reason. What a shot from McCartney, and well, he's not the worst double in Australia.
That's a reasonably sick finish from Jake, and yeah. How many times he won Anzac?
Maybe 2.
Only 2.
Not as many as Steve Gray. But that might level that up soon.
That's not that hard. I mean, let's be honest. Brett Rogers and Jamie Stephens have won this tournament.
It's the easiest tournament in the country to win.
Hardest tournament to win, guys.
Gus Georgia, also a former Anzac champion. There's Anzac champions all over the room here. It can't be that hard to win.
There's Qism, guys. New website. It's sort of a Facebook-style website for Q Sports. Jason Tanaskovic, what is going on here? Has Jake won Anzac? Yeah, he definitely has a couple of times, mate.
Just while this break's panning out, I noticed a comment earlier on and I thought I'd screenshot it and send it to Robbo. It was from a Nick Vaughan. And it said something about Robbo left straight away and he's a sook.
Wow.
Am I allowed to read this out?
Yeah, read it.
Okay, it says, this is what happens, Nick, when you bag out a player that actually turns up to the tournament. Who's this Nick Vaughan wanker? I lost first round, made no excuses, and left to look after my boys at home. I didn't sook like a baby. Please message me, you tool.
Yeah, no, it's fair call.
I'm going to read the rest. It's on Facebook, is it? Oh, it's on Facebook. Go and have a read.
Jamo's in the balls.
Before it gets sorted, I'm going to go grab my phone now.
Yeah, so Jamie Stephens. So how many people leave straight after they lose? So what? Just because it's a high profile
Well,
player?
Scary's still here. I'm shocked, but I found out he's in the Blancs.
That makes him a sook. It makes you a sook if you leave after you lose, does it?
Yeah, well, I do remember Gus storming out Geelong one year.
Yeah, that was the quickest exit of all time.
Well, I think what people need to also understand is Robbo has just spent the entire tournament of big guns playing. And I can tell you right now, if you go deep in a big tournament like that, race to 11s, even if you just make the last 16 or even 32 for that matter, and especially if you got on a loser side early, it's a lot of matches, it's mentally draining, and you wake up feeling like you're hungover the next day.
Oh.
And I'm sure Robbo didn't feel amazing yesterday, and he's probably still recovering. So
I'll be honest, mate. I was here for 10 days in a row working, getting everything right with the tables before this started. So I certainly didn't feel like hanging around all day commentating, but I will.
No,
but,
exactly.
But
Well,
you wouldn't blame anyone for leaving. It's a huge weekend.
this needs to go in for Jamo, and it's found a way, and that, I think he's held okay.
So I think the big point, the main point here is, Jamie, that no one really cares what this bloke thinks.
Well, it's probably just a bit of an unnecessary comment, really. But
exactly.
Look, you know what? Probably the unfortunate. That's a good shot from Jamo.
Great shot.
Probably unfortunate thing for Nick Vaughan is that Robbo doesn't know him. If I had said that on the stream, Robbo probably would have laughed because he would have known I was trolling him.
Well, we were making jokes about his washing and stuff, so...
So Jamo
And
2-1.
Jason Tanaskovic, where are you, mate? Why don't you come down for any of this?
Yeah, in fact, actually, I do believe the reason we had small representation from the ACT this year is they had other pool events on as well, much like WA did, where they had the LPQ Classic or whatever they call it on. So
in WA, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure ACT had stuff going on at that German club.
I played a bloke, who did I play? Dave Armstrong from ACT I played, and first round he was extremely unlucky to get done by me. I had the absolute run of the balls and he got stiff as hell, and good bloke too. So he managed to get down here.
Yeah, look, I just know there were events on, but
well, it's not good enough, Jamie. Kenny Nichols here.
As I said in the previous commentary, I said these states need to recognise that the big guns weekend, the Anzac weekend, it's easily recognised as the biggest tournament in Australia. You need to actually change your dates around this now.
We'll take the Nationals out of the equation, and this is the biggest event in pool for the year.
It is. I think this is bigger than Nationals now.
Bigger than Nationals because everyone can play.
Bigger than Nationals from an individual perspective.
Absolutely.
You'll never replace the Nationals from a team perspective. Geez, this is a big break as well. This is just 3-1.
It's a little check up. No, he must be off the cushion a bit, Jamie.
Yeah, he's all right. He'll just stun through the gap.
Looks on the cush, doesn't it? Just run it.
It's actually perfect.
Run it off one. Yeah.
That's a nice gap.
Pull up.
Oh, where's this go? This does look awesome.
No, he's got a tiny bit. He probably just...
No, he's got nothing, Butters.
Ended up playing it from the other side.
He's going to run through.
Yeah.
Oh, gets a
kick. Why wouldn't you run through on that shot?
Horrible queuing from Jake McCartney.
It was pretty big.
I said that so he could hear. He's filthy. He's stiff. He'll just get down and knock this in now.
You'll just double this long and screw back for the black.
He'll just cut this in, pick the gap, land fat on the black.
Long double, come on.
I reckon he'll cut it in.
Yeah, he will.
Doesn't like it. I think he's just worried about the line of the white. What a shot.
Wow.
Oh, how's that sat? Oh, yeah, he probably did miss the line, just.
He's hit that well.
Yeah, he's probably just overcut it, hasn't he?
You know, will Jamo play for two, or will he play from... I don't think that one of the front of those two yellows goes.
I don't mind playing for the two here because he cuts off the line of out of the snooker, I think.
Yeah.
And even if Jake was to somehow find a way, he'd have to play with a fair bit of pace to pull the white out from the pocket to give himself a shot on the black. So there's a lot of value in the snooker here.
Jake's still laughing. He's been robbed there.
Yeah, he would be filthy. Jamo says, I don't do snookers.
Yeah, no, he does. Unless he's going for the extraction. See, I like snooker and back over here, Jamie.
So do I. Well, has he left a gap between those two yellows? This is gettable, Butters. This is gettable.
Yeah, so you got to punch it. He's going to square it up.
I think he's going to play with bottom and try and clip it in and come back across with the white.
I'm a huge fan of that shot, and what that shot also does, it gives you a better chance of the white running back this way.
Yep. This is a shot that I understand how to play. Just don't play it well.
I play it often.
There we go. Jake plays these right too. Oh, he's just missed it. And that's not turned out great for Jake.
He's got 3 balls on rails. Needs to make at least 2 of them first shot.
Surprised he's not playing for the right side one ASAP, but yeah, this is fine. May run right through here, do you think, or screw back for the ball in the middle?
Oh, just coming out a little bit then.
Yeah, I don't know about that. There's a lot more angle than you think here. This is, I don't know if I like that shot. Why not just let the white ball run through a trickle?
It's just going to drop. It's going to hit the rail just inside that yellow, is it? Yes,
Oh,
yes,
it
it
is. Shot. It's a bad shot. Tell you what, he may have got a small result with that black. Does it go to the corner? No, it goes past the yellow as well, so he needs to bury this well, this white. Surely he's not going to try and continue this out.
No, he can't. Surely not.
Well, they are still gettable, but it would mean he'd need to either knock in a good double on the yellow on the right side rail or play it down the rail. Because he is on this yellow that's to the left of the black.
Yeah, and he's got to take this rail ball now.
Well,
No, he's having a dip.
That's in. That's a good shot. That's a good recovery shot. Still work to be done.
Good. He's sticking to his plan of taking them on. Good on him.
Well, that's why he plays. He likes to attack. Still work to be done, though. This is still not easy.
Do you come out around this now?
If he's got the angle, I think you should. And as long as you can get sort of in the white ball in line with the yellow, that way you've got the angle to stun across offside rail and in behind the yellow.
Yeah, look, worst case scenario, he's straight and he plays it the other way. So as long as he gets out.
And get a kick like Jake did.
Yeah.
He must be pretty straight, Butters, because he's just off angle slightly. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. He'll play a little stun off the side rail there. As long as he's not dead straight on this ball on the bottom cushion, he will be happy.
That should be fine. Needs to pull up a touch.
That's come a little further than he would have
No,
liked.
he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Just
That's off
running.
the rail more than you think.
Middle ball, running side.
Nice shot.
Yeah, good finish. And yeah, took advantage of a bit of bad fortune from Jake there. Goes 2-all.
Sometimes you need a little bit of good fortune to win these things.
Well, you definitely do. I don't think anyone's ever won one and without saying they had a good rub here or a good run there or something.
Absolutely.
Someone missed one they shouldn't have. Or, yeah.
So 2-all in this race to 5. And this Ballarat tournament is slipping through my fingers.
Feel terrible for you, money bags.
I think I'm going to boycott it.
Surely you can just charter a flight up there as soon as this finishes, Jamie.
Yeah, it takes too long to board, mate. Helicopter would be good.
Anyone go to break, 2-all.
If anyone's willing to lend us a helicopter, we'll give you $1,000. Fly us to Ballarat. Probably worth 6 times that much.
I think half the balls tried to go in there. He doesn't have one, so open table for Jake. And I think yellows are the balls because that plant looks close to on. If you can lean your head around.
It is set in stone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a gap between them, but it's so straight that you shouldn't miss it.
In saying that, Jamie, there's only one trouble red.
The one that's to the right of the black there?
Yeah.
And
No. The one right next to the cue ball to the right.
that's what I meant, yeah.
Oh, you said black, not.
Oh, did I say black?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Probably just trying to be equal opportunity for a couple of minutes there.
I was looking to the right of the black. I couldn't see anything.
He's a bit straight on this red too. He can't go into the yellow.
No, that's right.
So he's just sussing out.
Ideally, he'd almost have to go up the other end of the table first, but
He actually has got the slightest of angle. He might try and force it. No. And he's actually overplayed that by some
Certainly has.
degree.
he's got he's got stuff all at the moment, Jamie.
Yeah, that is probably Jake's worst shot for the past
Well, he'll double this red
12
now.
frames.
Unless this goes inside that yellow, and that's what he was playing for, to clear it.
No way. I can't believe that in a million years.
So instead of taking a...
It's a great shot. I think that's just a product of where he's fallen by misfortune,
I thought he
mate.
was going to take a double the other way. That's
Back
a great
in.
recovery shot, Jake McCartney. Just watch where the black goes here. Oh, he's managed to get inside it. They looked a lot closer together than that.
And now he's got this little rub. If he can just, he won't even care if he hits the yellows here, as long as he can get some separation.
Yeah, but he'll put one yellow in front of the other yellow in front of the black. So.
You know, once he clears this red in the middle too, it does go up the bottom right here as well. That yellow, that red, sorry.
He may play it off the top cush.
No, he's played the shot I thought he was going to play. Got a good nudge, but just left himself a tough shot.
Does he roll this?
Jake doesn't roll balls, so probably not.
I reckon he might have to here.
I agree. This is a Jay Stevens special. This.
Your stun's either going into the middle pocket or too close to the red.
Mate, even if you don't have to roll this, I know I roll it. It's just the way I play these shots.
Just the way you roll.
That's right. It's not the right way to play them. I should be queuing them.
There are exceptions, and I reckon this might be one of them.
Yeah, I agree with you here. No, it looks like he's actually not going to roll it. He's going to soft screw it. Oh, he's going to come off.
No, he's just going to pump it. That needs to get up. All right, he's still in trouble.
He needs another excellent pot. Whichever one he chooses.
Well, it's pretty much in off if he takes that one.
Just wondering if he can actually play this outside red. I've had a look at the table. He might be able to get into it enough. What a shot.
Look at this if it gets out. That is as good as it gets.
Yeah, that's the best positional shot you'll see this entire tournament.
What about Mick Hill's landing on that last ball?
Wasn't as good as that. No, I'm serious. That didn't even hit a rail. That's one. Oh, wow. That did not even hit a rail, that shot that Mick played. It was one of the best shots I've ever seen, just because of the angle he had to be and how close just to make it, it was an awesome shot.
It was phenomenal.
Look at this shot, folks. He's played this with a little bit of right-hand side to swing it around.
Which makes the pot 10 times harder to get.
Yeah, especially that distance. And I actually can't believe he's missed this after that great shot.
Awesome view.
Yeah, we're back to awesome view. I think that's what we'll just call this from now on. I think we'll just adopt awesome view.
No, I'm happy with that. It's awesome.
And Jamo has... I don't like that shot.
I'm very
from Jamo.
disappointed in that shot.
Well, it just gives Jake an easy escape. And Jamo's still got a really dodgy yellow on the left side of the table there. I don't think he's given that a lot of thought.
Well, he got rid of one semi-dodgy ball.
It was very potable, though. It was very potable. I would much would have rather just rest up on this ball on the bottom cushion.
Yeah, which would have freed up. Well, he could have potted that and then rested up here and got rid of one. That's a good area.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Now, surely Jamo looks at this bottom ball again.
Those yellows are planting straight into that red now too, and he can't run this one down the rail. He's going to have to pot the one over the hole now, Jamo.
Yeah, I think he should screw up the rail and just get a snooker behind the right side of the yellow to stop the cross toe. Sorry, the
all day long.
Actually, it's amazing how often I see Jake in these situations, especially against less experienced players, where he chops up the out and he hangs in the frame and makes it look like he's still in control.
So what's he decided on?
I'm not sure yet, because I wouldn't be trusting myself to roll up on this ball at that distance. On the bottom here.
No chance. Surely he's not going for a snooker there. Jake will be dancing a jig on
He's
the
asking for
inside.
trouble if he plays this.
Jake will be dancing a jig on the inside if that's where he's trying to land.
That's a great shot.
Yeah,
That's a very good shot, Steve Jamieson.
I still never would have played it.
Well, I like that shot a lot. That's an excellent shot. Okay,
Can you see this?
There's no way you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you? He cues 100 mile an hour sometimes, Jake, doesn't he?
Going to try and jag it in this corner. He could see it.
Holy shit!
What did I tell you? You
shot.
could see it.
That's sick.
You got up and had a look and said
No,
he
I
couldn't
meant
see
to
it.
pot it.
Oh,
And he's actually on this black too. Wow, what a shot. And a little bit, oh, that makes you sick.
wow.
That makes you sick. He's actually checked that. I don't think he thought it was in off. Wow, what a shot
What
from
a
Jake
massive-
McCartney to give himself a great pot on the black and an unfortunate in off. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunate, he hit straight in, but still, it's not really like he could jack up. Look at this shot, folks. He's even played it with a heap of left-hand side.
Yeah, to get the wide back.
Oh, I suppose he could have jacked up, but it would have been a much harder shot. So, we
No,
were
I think
talking...
he's had to play it with side to create the angle possibly.
Yeah.
Which means he couldn't have jacked up really.
No, I meant on the... oh, I got you. Yeah. So, we were talking about a little earlier, you just need a little bit of luck to win these tournaments
Yeah,
sometimes.
Jamo's had a couple of bits of luck
And
here.
suddenly,
And
look what happens when you have crappy things happen to you. More crappy things happen to you.
So Jake's had that massive kick and then in off the black and then in off the brakes. So
I think Jamo will be eyeing off yellows here.
not rolling for him at the moment.
Dave Ewing has just bought a pint, and it's actually bigger than him.
He's got a...
Now, Jamo has ignored my choice of yellows, and he said, no, reds.
Away as much as your left bicep.
Dave Ewing, a.k.a. The Gun Show, Jamie.
The gun show.
I reckon I was probably taking yellows there.
I think Dave Ewing would be the perfect photo meme for if he took his shirt off, he took a photo, and the caption said, went to the gym today, can't you tell?
I work out.
Oh, that's gold. We need 3 microphones.
Good shot from Jamo, he's perfect.
That'll do.
Yeah, when I first assessed the table, I didn't think this red was on. This has now corrected that thought, and he's looking in great shape here.
So you had Jamo? Or part of Jamo?
Yeah, part of Jamo. Oh, Tem's actually gone and done the count for me. What a champion. Thank you very much, Temujin.
Neville.
Where's the camera, Dan? Put this on there. I'll be careful no one belts me when I walk out the door.
Yeah, Dave Ewing's got his eye on you, mate.
You're 50 cents short.
Now I'm going to ask you to divide into 3. No, because Robbo's scaring it half, a third of this each. Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Jamo just trying to navigate his last couple here. Just needs one good positional shot here and he's fine. Checked it up. It's not awesome, but it'll do.
Ah, he's fine, Butters. He's looking good. Yeah, you're right, he would like to have been a bit straighter. But that's in.
Now he's lovely.
I've actually been told the money I've been handed is 50 cents short. I can't believe George has done that to me.
Lyndall Element still running around working.
Yeah, crazy. She's getting signatures off the
So
payouts.
Jamo to get on the hill. And there it is.
Steve Jamieson, a chance to win his first major tournament, knocking on the door. I'll tell you what, you know what, he deserves this because he has been consistent this year.
And he's worked very hard.
Yeah, he's put a lot of time. He's always putting up posts. Want to play for 50, he raced at whatever at bar 8 every second night. He's put in stacks of time in this game and he enjoys it too.
He loves it. Jake will be feeling a little bit hard done by at the moment, but
well,
he gets over stuff like that very quickly.
He does, and you know what? Jake's put not near as much time as what he normally plays.
Like none.
Well, he put a little bit of time in, but not really prepped it. I know Jake puts in when he's fair income. And by the way, that's to take nothing away from Steve or any of the previous players that he's beaten on the way through the final, because he is a freak show as it is. So I don't know. Look, Jake's my best mate, but I actually would like to see Steve win this. I really would, because he deserves it. He's played fantastic pool for the last 6 months.
How's the break?
And that break is sick. And he will. Oh, the reds. Are those two reds dodgy?
Yeah, they're dodgy.
Oh, he would have.
The gun show says it's not quite over.
No, the gun show knows.
The gun show does know, and even when he doesn't, I agree with him anyway. Jason Smiley's come up with a shot that I'd probably think of. Has he got too much angle? No, he's fine. Screw into him off the cushion. Hopefully just catch the first one.
Yeah, he catches it
Caught
off ball.
Catch the first one, caught a ball, and Robert's your uncle. Well, folks,
decides to make them worse.
That was the money shot, that frame.
Yeah, he didn't actually have any side on it.
A little bit, but not enough.
I reckon it was just the bottom.
Yeah,
he's put on. It comes off the rail.
Have a replay of that one, Dan.
I reckon it's just the bottom, because if you've got bottom and it comes off the back rail, it still looks like you've got like a reacts kind of like side. It's just got heaps tricky.
He did.
And he's going to play a safety, and I don't blame him, you know. And what's he left Jake?
Well, has he left him on? Yeah, this side.
Oh, he had a bit of side, you're right.
He hasn't left them on, has he? They're not on. Well, you know.
Well, like, one goes to the left, but you're right, it's not awesome. And this, I reckon this goes in the middle pretty comfortable for Jake, so...
No, it's not comfortable if he hit it at that pace, but he has covered the black.
Second prize, that's for sure.
I know all about second prize. There's all Jamo's mates there. Shane Feld, Jason Foster, Rob Bowen, Nathan Harris trying to get a bit of the limelight. I don't think he even likes Jamo.
It's a good shot from Jamo.
State doubles champion Nathan Harris, I should say.
Yes. Actually got beaten by Jason Rose from New Zealand today, and look, that'll be one I don't let him forget for a long time, to be honest.
Really? Should have got up on that one? Or?
He had 2 shots with 3 balls basically all over the hole and went in off.
He's trying to sneak through that gap, I think. Look at this shot. Have a look at this shot, will you?
Is a ridiculously good shot. In fact, that's the best shot I've actually seen the entire tournament as far as the safety shot's concerned.
You know, Sean Partridge once said to me, he goes, just because I play stupid shots, he goes, you don't see a snooker table, you just see the matrix. I think Jake actually does see the matrix when it's a pool table.
You might be right. That was a sick shot. Dan, seriously, Dan, replay that. That is actually one of the best safety shots I've ever seen.
He's done about 4 things there.
Yep, and that's exactly right. There was that many moving parts in that shot. Yeah.
And he snookered him on 3 balls that are complete.
In the open.
Well, yeah, but all in every segment of the table. Like,
Look at this. This is
out of a
sick.
Chinese snooker. That is absolutely sick
You
shot.
know what? I'd love to know whether he meant that or not. Because if he did,
That's one of the best shots I've ever seen. Yeah, hey, you're dead right. Just to be able to run through like that out of a Chinese snooker, and it's
I'm
ridiculous.
gonna make the call and say that he didn't mean to get the yellow over the hole. Well, see another one missed down the rail.
He's not liking that pocket.
He's just not potting balls down the rails like he usually does. But he's actually played that as a shot to nothing.
Jamo may have to double this red. And for the love of God, can somebody tell me what that music is, Jamie?
It's not awesome. But I don't know. I was playing a match against Vince Babuto on the big guns, and a bit of Eminem versus Dr. Dre came on.
Oh, mate, how good was that night? They just
Mate.
went through like R&B Sunday or something.
It
It
was-
was. I'm trying to play a match.
Mate,
I had to stop myself from singing.
I was hearing things that I couldn't believe about 15-year-olds. It was just not cool.
Yeah, well, that's, no one wants to see a 42-year-old white guy sing and regulate. It's just not right.
Jeez, this is ballsy as well.
Well, he's in good shape though.
Yeah, good weight.
Not ballsy if you know you're getting the pace right every time, Jamie.
Don't know. I just thought he'd fancy himself to just play the plant and get position on that ball last. But for what I know.
Jamo's got the work to do now in this frame.
Oh, he's in huge trouble here. He's almost forced to cover up, in this bottom right pocket. I don't know what he's doing here.
All right, I'm going to say it. I don't get it.
He's tried to put the red and yellow in line.
Really?
Yeah,
That was a long way off.
it was.
It was so far off I didn't actually know what he was trying to do.
I don't know why Jake's not playing it straight at the rail. It is an absolute shot to nothing and a guaranteed win of the frame if he gets it. But he said, shut up, I'm going around the angles.
And he said, watch this, Jamie Stevens.
This is how I roll. I underhit this.
No, he's just so he can cut it and get the black out further into the middle of the table.
Balls here is to pot the ball over the hole
Yeah, it's
and
not gonna
stump
happen.
the side rail and land fat behind the yellow.
So not going to do that, is he?
I wouldn't have played that shot he just played. I would have just played up the rail. Yeah, he was leaving
Yeah, so
absolutely
would I.
nothing. But once again, Jake plays another very intelligent shot. Now, can Jamo get the little snooker on the red up the top there?
I know Jamo's worked on his game a lot, but I reckon he's learnt about 7 different things in this match so far.
He may have. Well, one thing he's learned to do is pot out. Because he's done that quite well today.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't agree with his shot, but he's played it so well. What a shot. That is actually miles better shot than the one I was thinking.
Oh, Jake has to tuck him up here. Can't afford to give him 2. 2 shots, he goes game.
Yeah, Jake will recognise that pretty quickly, but I think he's just walking around saying, what are my options here? I know I'm probably going to tuck up, but is there anything else? No. Let's play the tuck up.
And played it well.
Not touching, I'm going to guess. Jake wouldn't want this touching.
No, you want him to have to play through it.
So you can see him coming off the left side of this as we look at it. But what to do still? Because this position here with 2 shots is very temporary because he's going to be basically back in the same position he was earlier, but much worse.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know what I'm liking here, Butters, to be honest? You're stuffed. You can't win this frame very easily here. I'm liking flick off this, pot it, get position for the double in the middle on the right ball and get the kick out on the other one.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd probably do that, not because there was nothing else to do, because I liked it, because I thought it was a good idea.
I just don't see another option here for him. Trying to play, the ball in the middle and get the kick out of 2 balls is way too hard.
He's looking at the double, which is, you don't want to be doubling that ball across.
No, he's identified the shot selection that we've spoken about. So this is pretty important, this shot. To
Get on it now.
Oh, okay.
No, see, forget about this ball. Get on the double now and go for it.
I
You've better
agree.
chance of landing on something.
I agree,
Yeah.
because exactly right. He's actually relying on this ball that he's going to kick out off a double. So,
And he's too far.
Yeah, that's no good. That is no good. Unless he's got the punch double to stun in behind the red butters.
Unless he can double that red back across.
Oh, that's tough. This double's actually heaps hard. Is he going to cover up? Well, maybe the double is on butters. What a shot.
It's good shape.
I'll tell you what, you'll cop that all day long, especially where the black is.
Jake can get that inside, I think.
Look, he's covered the black well as well. That's a great result.
Yeah, he's covered his red as well. Yeah, no, that's good shape.
I reckon the red goes. Well, there's a fair bit of gap between that red and black.
Well, he's all over it then.
It's not on. Okay, red doesn't go.
No. If the red doesn't go, that changes things a little. Jake might have to play up the bum of this yellow, Jamie, and try and get the plant.
Do you really? Yeah, this is a real tricky position for both players because this black is tough for both players now.
Back door. He was able to run across. Great shot.
Jeez, he's good at those.
Yeah. But this is the tough shot. You've either got to move it or land on it.
I don't think you'll try and land on it.
No, you just try and get a foot up the rail and give yourself a chance up the top corner.
So you reckon he will try and land on it?
Yeah. Yeah. If he's anywhere on the rail, he's got a shot. You can even play this cushion first, catch it thick with a bit of running side and get up there and give yourself enough angle, but
Do you think
it's
he's urgent,
exactly
Butters?
like that. Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, he just said, you know what, on the rail, I've got a shot. I'm
Just
happy.
want a shot, yeah.
So this shot to stay alive in the match. And it's in.
That's huge.
Not afraid to play the pressure pot is Jake McCartney.
Well, he's done it 2.5 billion times.
Yes, he's very good under the whip.
Still only a couple of messages, Jamie. I've disappointed myself.
Well, you may have to swear a whole heap and just layer up.
Or call Benny that magic word. That did the job a few years ago, didn't it?
Which one's that?
When Benny dumped the white. Jake the break, trailing 3-4, gets one. And he doesn't have a great starter on the yellows, but probably wants reds anyway. It's actually a bit of an ugly break, Jamie.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
But he's first in, can control the table, can control the pocket. The black would be most likely to be going. Well, if he's on that red, it's a great shot. Yeah, he certainly is on it. He's starting to open things up for himself here. That's his worst ball he's looking at now, and he's taken it.
Well, he hasn't knocked many of these in today.
Yeah, the yellows look horrible, so it's not a big pressure shot.
Oh, suddenly they start going in though.
Yeah,
Is McCartney starting to feel it?
I reckon that black would have made him feel pretty good, Jamie.
Yeah, well, it was
Oh,
stay alive.
just that whole clearance. Well, needs another rail ball here. Actually, maybe even take both of these, Jamie. This
I
one
agree,
and the
yeah.
bottom one.
That's perfect. He wants to play for the right-hand ball here to the top left corner, and
Yeah.
he's just stunned for the other one.
So just land on the black spot here.
Beautiful shot. Oh, actually, well, he's
Yeah,
going to be playing the one in the
he'll take
middle.
the middle now. He's sort of in between there.
I think he'll just sneak past the other red and play it in the bottom right now.
He can play this and screw into it, and he'll still have. Oh, he can actually. Yeah, he can screw into it if he wants. But you're right.
The angle that I've just looked at the table. The angle he's got is perfect to just sneak past the other red.
A little bit of running side to throw it wider. Needs to go up, and he's all good. No, he's looked at it for 3 seconds. And the black for 1.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be pulling the white ball back as he's going to use the yellow to hold.
Well, it's gone through a bit more than he would have liked. He'll be queuing over the yellow now.
Looks very comfortable though.
No, he shouldn't be bothered.
So 4 all in this race to 5. Steve Jamieson to break though, and will want a ball. And I'll tell you what, Jamo will just mentally be feeling the pinch a little bit here because he knows he's still trying to get that first major.
Absolutely.
And I can certainly tell you, I know what it feels like to play in a final to try and win your first major. And Jamo has looked a million times better than what I looked out there last year because I was just choking, twitching, and looking like a complete imbecile out there.
I'm sure you remember my first final, Jamie.
Was that Slate
Against Jake. And I just had a super run of him. Nothing went wrong for me that day. It was great.
No, Jamo's given a great account of himself here, as is
He's
Jake.
been fantastic. Just Jamo's previous 2 matches were phenomenal.
Yeah, he was. Even in this match, he hasn't really played that badly.
He's backed off the break just to control the white there, and it may have cost him getting one in. May have cost him getting another shot, Jamie.
Yeah, I think Jake will take yellows for sure. He's got one available top left straight away, the one that he's just near.
He can get on these 2 down the bottom. Jamo will be sitting there going, come on, just give me a shot.
And the music come on, that's So Sally Can Wait, and Jamo's just singing,
What
hoping
is it?
Jake's name is Sally. Is it Sally Can Wait?
Yeah. That's a good kiss. He's made those balls easier and got a pretty good result. He's on up the top. Mind you, he would have been dreadfully unlucky not to be on a ball at all.
Yeah, to
there.
be on something, didn't he?
Yeah. He's got balls over every corner.
Well, he won't be filthy with that either.
Does he take the other one first?
I think you take the left one if it's not too
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah. Even if it's thin, you just play it, come back out off the second cushion. Well, you know what? He probably wanted to be able to get over onto that one and screw up the rail.
Yeah, I was just looking at that myself, and I was actually thinking, how the hell do you get to it now if that's
Yeah.
his plan? But he may have to go to plan B.
He might just have to leave himself long, Jamie. Either that or he forces this with top running and tries to get over to the balk line.
He can come to the centre of the table as well and pick the gap between. There's 4 reds in a line in the middle of the table, and there's a bigger gap than on the left-hand side. He can pick that gap as well. So,
Oh, look at this. He's trying to get on him now.
well, that's not awesome.
Mark, but this is a good chance to get on him here. Just means he comes around the table off the top one. This should be fine.
Yeah, he's actually got a good angle off the side cushion here.
Just inside the black.
Beautiful shot with a bit of side there as well.
And it stops so he can cue it. That's genius.
Yeah, he's a freak show.
Anyone else lands right on the black.
I would have tried to snooker myself hard up there. without a doubt.
I would have been on the other side of it for sure.
Actually, I probably would have rested on the right-hand side of the red.
I just would have missed the pot.
Yeah, he's
Screw back to just past the centre pocket, Jamie.
I don't even reckon he'll bother. I don't even reckon he'll bother. This black does go bottom left as well. There is obviously a bit of traffic to deal with.
It does go bottom left?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yes, it does. Confirmation from Steve Halliday.
Halliday, celebrate. Sorry, I just had to say it, mate.
It's good work, mate. I've got nothing.
I reckon that's why he called me out. He didn't like that song. So I've still, still yet to take 250 off Steve Halliday as well. Got money coming out my ears at the moment. Never will. He's not going to play me now.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
He'll never take it off me.
This is a tricky black now, Jamie.
Steve Halliday making the call saying he will play me, but I'll never take 250 off him. What, are we only going to play for 200, mate?
Well, you got him at the right time, Halliday.
Jeez, I don't think he's playing this yet, is he? No.
He's got to be careful where this goes too. That's oh, yeah. You gotta love a dictionary. So Jake's just working out what's the safest way to go. If he cuts it, he's setting the white loose, so it looks like he wants to take on the double.
I think I wrote, come on, mate.
Does the double go, Jamie?
It's not Periscope, yeah, it's Periscope.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Needs to not foul with the...
That's actually the worst result for Jake.
It's not... Yeah, but it's not great for Jamo either. He's...
Why isn't it?
Well, because he doesn't have a ball. He doesn't have a pot.
I don't think he's going to care about that. I think he's going to flick off the ball off the side rail.
I know he can get safe, guys, and everyone, thank you for pointing it out. But I still think he'd like to have a ball, easy one to pot, and then get where he wants to.
Well, I think he'd prefer that than the black being right over the hole. That's just my opinion, but yeah. If Jake had been playing me, that black would have been right over the kick if he was going to miss it.
If he was playing you, he would have won 5-0.
Come on, mate.
And the match would have been over half an hour ago.
5-1. No, actually, no, sorry, that's not true. It would have been more like 5-3 because I tend to get on the lead on him now.
Yeah, and then he says, Jamie, what's going on? You don't beat me. Pull up. Oh, that was thin.
No, he's played that well.
That's a very early call, Jamie.
I have not called that well. Not called that well at all.
So it's a very early call. Still got about 4 feet to travel.
I thought it looked good. I thought with all that crap in the way, he'd be right. How thin is this, folks?
Oh, it's skinny as a Port Melbourne garfish.
The black is about 3 mil off the rail, according to Dave Ewing.
Excuse me, Dave Ewing, a.k.a. The Gun Show.
The Gun Show he's got his little measuring device out. And he's ninja'd his way over there like the Flash so we couldn't see.
Even the cameras didn't pick it up.
The cameras did not pick up the Gun Show. I think Jake's just torn with the idea of loading up with right-hand side and flicking it in.
Sir Psycho on the radio. You don't hear this on the radio. What's going on here? It's just weird. It's all weird things happening right now, Jamie.
Big flicking coming up with side. And it's in. Well, actually cut that pretty thick, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, Jake, you're a freak show. Jamo, fantastic effort, mate. Great tournament for you, both tournaments. Commiserations on not getting your first win, but something to be very proud of.
Yeah, I feel for Jamo being 4-2 up there and not quite fine on the line.
But, well, there it is. The feed will continue on through the presentation. I will not be sitting here to watch that, but as exciting as it will be.
Yeah, look, we hope you enjoyed coverage over the past basically 5 days, guys. We've had a ball here. Dan is stuffed, I'm sure.
I'm sick of Jamie.
I'm sick of Butters. I'm sick of listening to him get it wrong every shot. And me, I've shot up to about a 22.5% accuracy in calling shots correctly, so
Yeah.
I'm buzzing.
I'll just hang around me 65%, mate.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you next tournament, which is actually, I don't know, are you doing the States titles tryouts, Dan? No? Don't know what the next tournament is, but it won't be one too far around the block.
Bury in a few months, and yeah.
Anyway, guys,
See you
take
the next
care,
one.
and Dan will have all the matches. I know he's already uploaded some, the finals, etc., but earlier rounds still to come, Dan. Uploads for people to watch. So if you want to watch a particular match you got streamed over the course of the events, guys, they'll probably be up in the next few days.
All right.
From now, thanks, Butters. Catch us later.
Thanks, Jamie.
Even though we lost, Jamieson thought this group would come up. And the guy who made the call is like, I didn't even see that. Yeah, this is a real important result for me, right? Jamie comes up to you with the style of the system. You want to go, you want to chop up.
Okay, ladies and gents, we're just going to get a couple of things organised, and then we shall get the presentation underway.
Where do you reckon that might go? Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. James. over there. Cheers, guys. That's going to be $1,000
not worth it, then I'm sure that this is going to be our best after the presentation. First off, just for those of you that don't know, Terry Axford started this tournament or this Anzac Open in 1990. We've taken a break for a little while, but he's back on board and we couldn't have done any of this without him. So thank you very much, Terry. You're a valuable member of this team. Give a round of applause for Terry, please. Okay, to obviously Bar 8, Georgia and her staff, thank you so much for supporting this event. Tables, service, everything else has been great, so thank you once again for an awesome job. To our team, I know she's not here. Jojo, thank you so much for all your hard work. Lyndall, for all your slug and gutsing. Rusty, thank you so much for doing our Calcutta for us. For Nicole and Reese, thank you so much for being my lackeys all day today. It has been awesome. Thank you so much. We'd also like to thank, obviously, the interstate and international players for their travel and their support. Obviously, it makes every comp bigger and better when we do that. I'll just run through our sponsors. Bar 8, CueballTV, Crest Bundura, Parkside Inn, Greensborough Hotel, Michael Skerry with the washer dryer repairs, Manny's Dumplings, DSW Timber, Forget Rego, Bruce Conch at Jim's Bathroom Servicing, Rich and Reckless Clothing, AKT Trophy Centre, Red Flame Liquor, Korea, and The Happy Home. Without them, it's very hard to get the money behind, so we can have a round of applause for our sponsors, please. One person that does a lot for the world to see what we're doing on is dear Dan Lynch and CueballTV. Dan, can I please have you out here for a moment? obviously brilliant program, so I hope to see you more doing it in the future. Thank you very much, Greg. Also to Peter and Selena Nona for all their photography for the last 6 days. It's been great. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, now we're going to get into the good bit. All right, we'll leave our blogs till last. Okay, our best lady for the tournament was Little Alvin. Our best novice, unsure of the pronunciation of your name, I'm very sorry. Tanav. Please do me a favour and say your full name for everybody else.
David.
Well done, mate.
$1,000.
Our best intermediate went to Steve Halliday. And our best junior, Rory Jowett. Okay, the health card has been paid from the quarters, and congratulations to all that have picked up some cash through there. We'll move on to second place for Calcutta. Jamo, or yourself.
Jamo, you can come and see me in a minute. You can come and see me in a minute.
You'll need to see Lyndon in a minute, sorry. And Mick Regan for buying Jake for first. Well done, matey. Okay, we've got some quarters to go through. So 5th to 8th place. Everyone says Mickey Coca-Cola. Mickey, you in the room?
Mikey.
Mikey, sorry. Cassie Olive.
Quarterfinal.
Did your call?
Yay!
Dave Ewing. Darren White. And Mr. Mitchell. Okay, so our semis. We has already gone, but Justin Sage, well done on your semi win. And Tam Dixon.
I'm Kevin. Wow.
Cheers, Jamo.
Okay, so on to our finalists. Thank you so much again, guys, for all your patience and all your time. Can we have Jamo here, please? Congratulations, Amy, on runner-up for 2018.
Speech. Well done, Jamo. Go the local.
Testing 1, 2. Well done, Jake. Wherever you are. You're 3 flat from 4-2 down to butter. Here he is. Well done. It's great to play a great night in the final, and lovely to compete with him as well. He means lots to me. Done a lot of coaching off guys like Jake over the years, and Ben Noonan and Alec, and many players over the years. So to be able to take that coaching, Mitchell as well, so then reached the deep stage of these tournaments. It means a lot to me, and I'd like to thank my mates for all the support, especially Jason Foster, wherever you are. So, but thanks to the sponsors, thanks to Leanne, Dan, Nicole, Georgia, all the bar staff, fantastic effort. Kenny Nickel also, the streaming. Yeah, hopefully come back next year, try and go a bit better. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Jamie. Okay, well, congratulations to this year's 2018 winner, Mr. Jake McCartney.
Before we get into the serious sport stuff, I do have to just tell a very quick story. From Monday night after big guns and I lost, and as people that may know me, I don't mind a drink, but all weekend I was on the waters. And then when I lost Monday, I went right out, going out of the bar, attended a massive night, ended up topping up basic yesterday also. For the first time in my life, I wake up this morning and I went, I can't play, I'm too sick, I just want to sleep all day. And I stayed with Ben Noonan and Greg Watt and Mine Albert. Now, I've stayed with Benny a lot of times, and as you all know, Ben doesn't want to drink either. And most mornings, I've read a tournament, Benny'd wake up as a crook, you know, and he's just like, mate, I'm not good. And anyway, this morning I said, Benny, I can't play, mate. I said, I'm done. And he said, mate, so you got to get up, you got to drive. And he basically forced me out of bed. He actually forced me out of bed. Seriously, I wasn't well this morning, so I have to thank Ben Noonan. I would have been today.
Good on you, Ben.
But that's all that's to Jamo. Mate, it just shows over the last couple of years. I know you've put in the time, I know you've had a lot of advice from a lot of the players, and you've taken it all on board. I know this is your local, and it just shows, mate, you know, you're putting the hours and the right practice, you start to get the results. I know last major, just got runner at Albury, this is the next big one, you know, going back-to-back finals, which, you know, mate, it's huge. So, well done, Jamo. To Dan Lynch, to Barre, to Lyndall, to Leanne, to Rusty, for the best entertainment with the Calcutta I've ever seen in your life. A big to everyone involved to make this, you know, weekend, you know, a huge success. Thank you very much. I love it. And I hope to see everyone back here next year. They get bigger and better. And take care. See you all next year. Thank you.
Alright, we're going to do our door prize in a second, but I did miss thanking someone. I'm very sorry. To ACT 8 Ball Live, thank you very much for all your filming as well. We've really appreciated that too. Alright, door prize. Obviously, you have to be here to win it. It's a $500 door prize. Mr. Terry Axford is going to start drawing names, and we'll keep going until we have somebody here.
Come on, Terry. Do it.
Paul Pike.
Oh! He gets it every year. Every year.
That's not out.
Why Shay's not here?
He's not out first. Oh, that must be brilliant.
Paul Pike has won this since I invented it about 8 years ago. He won it twice by hanging around in the third round. He actually picked it out this year. He picked the draw and he wins it. Unbelievable. But he doesn't get it.
Drum roll.
Grant Weekly. Next one.
Is he here? No. Wow. Only 200.
20% for me.
Shannon Dalen.
Not here.
James Cheery.
Always bricks will say I should have made it.
Jeff Taku. Andrew Spalding. He's not Jaguar. Thomas O'Keefe. Thank you, Tom. There's your 500. Okay, now we just had the results through for our non-qualifiers comp. We had our semi going, our final going between Rob Bowen and Nathan Harris. Hannah, congratulations. Can you please come out together? Just like to thank you all for your support. Obviously it's been a very long 6 days for all of us. We really appreciate all your support, everybody being here and supporting obviously Georgia, the venue, the tournaments. It is much appreciated. So thank you very much. I am now going to hand you over to Georgia.
Come on. I'll help you.
Thanks very much, Leanne. Your work over the weekend has been absolutely, can't even put words to it, so we'll catch up soon and we'll have a few drinks and talk about it, but thanks very much, Leanne. The final thing tonight is to draw the winner of the free Big Guns entry for 2019. You don't have to be here to win this one. I'm going to nominate somebody to come draw this. I nominate the lovely Claire from New Zealand, who's just been an amazing attribute to this tournament with all of her smiles and grateful. So Claire from New Zealand, can you please come and draw this out?
Can I just say that,
I don't usually need this. Can I just say I've never been played in a pool tournament outside of New Zealand before. We don't play these rules. The best pool in my city is played in my games room, was Jason. There's just no competition players from where I come from. These ladies have been amazing. I've got people that are saying, come over here, come and stay at my place for a month, find yourself a job, whatever. And I have to take back everything I've ever said about Australians, unless not pool players. So thanks for your hospitality. You guys have been amazing.
Okay, the winner, I think is actually the right. The winner of a free entry to Big Guns 2019, irregardless of grade, is Fran. Congratulations, Fran. You're such a great supporter of the venue and the pool in general. We look forward to seeing you at Big Guns 2019. just a couple more draws for some raffles to do. I will nominate straight from the professional snooker circuit in England, landed back in Australia on Friday, and thanks everybody for their support day and night during the pro snooker circuit. Please come forward, Kurt Dunham.
Alright, first winner is Don King.
Don here?
Don King.
Do they need to be here, Georgia, or not? They do. Okay, keep going.
Read wrong. There's only one Gus.
How many tickets you buy, Gussie?
Choose what you want, Gussie. How long do you want, Gus?
Second time up tonight is Fran. Right, this is Dale. There's no last name, so mobile ends in 214. Next up is Justin with no last name again, so mobile ends in 090. That one again. This guy's good putting the surnames on. Paul. Mobile ends in 396. Bring it! Sure, there's only one Paul in the world. Brad. 676.
Yeah, it is.